update my book journal today once I figure out exactly where I'm at. Because I think I still have to update, pretty sure I'm updating the rest of 2024 still. Let's see. It's gonna be kind of a little bit of a quiet stream. Yeah, pretty sure this is 2024. Yep. Okay, so at least we're in August. So, let's do that. I'm going to also be listening to my audiobook while I do this, so while I have that going, I will have my mic muted. But for this, I'm going to be using my little Ivy printer, the Ivy 2. And I will be using my gel pens. I like to try to match the color of the pen I'm using to at least one of the colors on the book cover. At least well, usually it's the color that has the most to it. So technically I should have done something like blue for that one. It's fine. See, I did quotes and stuff for that one. I still need to do quotes for Tower of Dawn. Ah, okay, I see what I did. Like I said, it has been a while since I last did this, but the colors I used on this page, just so I would remember, I put them facing the other way. So here's one, then another one, and then these two. Pretty sure I'll know which one is the one with glitter. Yep, the last one. So let's finish off. Tower of Dawn. But of course, I forgot to write them down. Quotes. So what I will do for that, I will go to Goodreads. Although maybe I should check to see if they have any on page bound. Do they do quotes on here? I mean, there's posts, but I don't think there's a quote section. So I guess for this one we will be using Goodreads. That's the only thing I haven't done on this page yet, is the quotes, but it looks like, oh, okay. I don't like doing quotes that have a character's name in it. I'll do that one. What's the first one? Okay. Let's see. Oh, I should probably also check to see if I actually typed anything that's worth writing down in here. Okay. Let's see. It's because I typed up quite a bit on Goodreads, so I'm kind of trying to figure out what part of it I kind of want to write down and what I want to leave out. Oops. There we go. Summed it up in 2 sentences. Now back to the quotes. I did see one that I liked that had no character names. Oops, almost forgot the quotation marks. Here's the first one. Honestly, most of the time when I'm reading, I don't even remember to write down quotes. Like, there's a lot of ones that kind of jump out at me, kind of stick out to me, but I always forget to write them down. If I'm reading a book on the Kindle, then I'll remember to highlight it. But if I'm reading it like a physical book, I don't like putting ink on my books. So that's why I forget the majority of the time. I liked that one, but we'll keep going. Now we'll do that one and then move on to the next book. There it is. I could work on this thing too. So I think I got all the main ones, and then there's the kitchen ones. Let's see this one. Prepare ingredients in a bowl and whisk well. Start after lunch. I don't know how well this is gonna. Let's try it, I guess. So lighting, so evening activity, kitchen, whisking. And then it was gentle breeze, any creative spirit. Okay. Let me see something. Okay, you can still see it. There should be all of them. Okay. Gentle breeze, evening. Oh. Okay. Alright, I guess that's all I really needed to put, so okay. At least it means we're working on one. Let's see what's next. We used gray. No. Oh, this was okay. Grabbing it for the wrong book. I need this one. It says Kindle edition. That's what I need to see. 292 pages. This one I gave 4 out of 5. Okay. Oh, 4 point. Is it 4.5 out of 5? Oh yeah, my review here. Oh, that's why. Okay. Alright, well, now that I'm getting more into the journaling part itself, I'm going to go ahead and mute my mic while I also listen to my audiobook. And then every now and then I will pause it, check chat, and chat a little bit myself. Okay. I completely forgot that the printer makes a noise. I got scared for a second. That's funny. Okay, there we go. Just printing out the pictures for all the books I read in October of 2024. Definitely ended up reading more in that month than I thought I did. Let's see. Oh, just 5. Still. First one. Oh, yeah. This one I gave a 4 out of 5 stars. But that's because it seemed like there was quite a bit in the story. Oh my gosh, if I can fracking talk. There was quite a bit in the story that seemed kind of irrelevant and unnecessary. And then let's see, there weren't very many scary scenes, but the ones that were in there were really good. So at least there was that. Let's see which one is printing. Oh, that one. It was the last one of the month. Oh, I should probably have it printing out this way. Okay. I don't think I need to brighten it, I think. No. I probably still will, just in case. Okay. So for the next one. Looks like it's gonna go backwards now. Like, okay, so The Woman in Black was the first one of the month. And then a page has had enough time to dry. Those gel pens don't always dry very quickly, so I have to give it time to dry. Oh my gosh. Okay. That one, and then there's that one. Just waiting for the rest. But while I do, I guess I could start picking out colors. So we'll use this one for the first one. This one, let's see, what color can I use? Maybe that one. No, we'll go with that one. Book of Cold Cases. This one will be like maybe a blue, since that's what colors pop out to me the most. Okay, just waiting for 2 more. I'm doing this by month. That way I don't get them like mixed up and have to recheck which month of that year I had read these books in. So right now I'm just working on October, which I should probably speak in the label at least. There we go. Wait, is there a darker orange? This one is a zesty orange. Let's see. Not really. Let me see. Do I even have a paper to test these on anymore? Fudge nuggets. Okay. Let me see this one. Oh. It's not a... Oh yeah, that's the one I chose for that. Still a red. Not this one. Oh, Coraline. That one I guess I could use maybe a red, like a light red to match the name on the book. Let me see this one. So not this one. We'll go with this one. Just waiting on the last picture. We've got October, November, and December to finish off the ones for 2024. Then we can start the 2025 ones. And I should try to get the journal caught up as fast as I can, because so far I've only read like 2 books this year. I am working on another 4 at the same time right now. But finished, I've only finished 2 books so far this year. I'm already at the end of January too. Okay, Anastasia. Wait, wrong side, I think? No. Okay, let's get this one started. First, I'm gonna write right here. You're in October. I don't need to write the year because... Let me see. There you go. In the corner, I write the 2024 books. Then I just go based off of month. That way I don't have to write 2024 or 5 or whatever every single time. Okay. And this one goes on the next page. Alright. First up, The Woman in Black. Let's see, I gave a 4 out of 5 stars. Okay. Oops. This one, I know it's horror, but what else? A Method, I read this one. Paperback, I think. Yes. Length. This one's showing me the Kindle edition. $164 pages. Doesn't seem to be any quotes for this one that I want to save, so we'll just finish it with the notes. Alright, for Anastasia. Okay, so if I used a red here, I have to choose a different color for here, because I don't like to have the same kind of... Oh, I put 2 blues on that page. It's fine. I'll put 2 different reds on this page. This one could be darker, this one could be lighter. I think. Where did I have that one out for? Oh, over that one. Okay. Let's see. Let me test these. This one. This one. You know what? This one seems kind of perfect for that one. Okay. Well, this one's fantasy, but okay. Fantasy, romance, retellings. And length. $686 pages. Okay, 4.5 out of 5 stars. This one, okay, so before I get a book, I usually read the description of it first. I don't go... Okay. 99% of the time, I do not choose a book based off of what I see on Instagram. Because a few of the times I did that, the book ended up being not very good. At least to me. So, usually I don't buy a book unless I have read the description for it. However, for this one, Anastasia, I did get it before reading the... I read the whole thing without reading the description for the book because I had seen on Instagram that it was supposed to be a retelling, or no, not a retelling, a reimagining of the real-life story of the Romanovs. I only knew the basics of what happened to them, but it still interested me. And then of course, before I actually read the book, I did research the full story about them and read up more about their story and what happened to them. And then this book, this reimagining, was actually pretty good. Why did... oh, 4.5 stars because at the very beginning there were parts that felt kind of slow. Okay. Interesting. I won't do notes, but I will do quotes. I think. Let's see. Yes. I like this one. Okay. I'll start up here because there's a few I want to put. I mean, there's a lot of good quotes in here. But like I said earlier, I tend to avoid ones that have character names or are about a specific character. Oh, okay. Hold on. Hopefully my thing doesn't block it. Oh, good. Okay. Oh my gosh, what is that? Look at it! What is it called? What is it called? Sin is bitter. Okay. I want to change out my little buddies now. I'm gonna do that real quick. Love it. Okay. Hey, where is it? Oh, there it is! Oh my gosh, okay. It's so cute. Oh, you know what? Let me just change this real quick, see if it still blocks it. If it does, I will move the camera. Best enjoyed at the dinner table. A perfect treat for when the weather is gloomy. So... Oops, not location. Activity. Kitchen. Maybe that. Plus... I'm gonna assume it's that one. Let me see. What else was there? Make sure the surface is clean and tidy. Spirit can help. Oh, it doesn't mean I have to... Hold on. Let me see. I mean, I don't have any specific spirits that help with that, right? It's clean and tidy. So maybe not this. Reading? Typing? Okay. So we're at the table. It could... Wait, does it have to be night? Or just gloomy? So we're at the dinner table, so there's that. Perfect treat for when the weather's gloomy. So I think we're supposed to be eating. Oh, that. Okay. I mean, let's try this. Oh, there we go. Okay, we figured it out, and the companion isn't blocked, so we will just leave that. I was just putting the next clues for getting the next companion. Let's see. Maybe this other one up here. That'll be the last quote I write down, and then we'll move on to Coraline. Oops, I grabbed the wrong one. Oh my gosh. Keep messing up in my book. Alright, next book. This one, I want to do like a blue. Maybe not these ones, I use those ones all the time. I finally read this one because I had seen the movie many times. I wanted to read the book. I'm glad I actually did because there were a few interesting changes. I mean, I wouldn't really say it's a horror book, but I mean, it might be how kids see it, I guess. There we go. Method. Where do I put this one? I'm just gonna... Okay, I'm pretty sure this one was paperback. It's funny because I've barely been listening to my audiobook too. Oh, 208 pages. I usually check the copy of the book I have for page number because for me personally, the only pages I count are the story itself. I don't count the pages, they're like the at the end, like the acknowledgments and the all that, or the dedication page or stuff like that. I don't at the beginning, you know. It's just from page 1 of chapter 1 to the last page of the last chapter. It's the only pages I count in the book when it comes to page count. But the amount of times I'd have to get up just to do, like, check books, I'll just write whatever number it has on here. If it feels right. If not, then I'll actually check it myself. Let's see, gave it 5 stars. And honestly, I feel like for this one, I would have loved to see the movie end the same way that this book does. I don't remember the full details of how it ended, but I do remember thinking that when I finished it back in 2024. That I would have preferred the ending of this book, compared to how they ended the movie. Okay. Okay. Loved how much of it was kept in the movie. At least 1, maybe 2, depending on how long they are. Okay. And that's what you get for playing with it. I don't want to pull it anymore, but I broke this thing. It didn't completely break off though, so as long as I leave it alone, I'm sure it'll be fine. Oh no. I pulled on it too hard. Okay. I mean, okay. I don't usually write down dedications, but I'm sure that's what this first quote is, was the dedication. Or not the dedication, but like the... it was on the page where the dedications usually are. There. I'm gonna see if I can at least finish 2024 for this stream. Yep. There we go. I almost pulled on it too hard again. Oops. Okay, so this one, the Book of Cold Cases. Okay. I think this is the point where I'm going to try to use the standing part of my standing desk. Doesn't look like there's anything that would fall. Oh, dang. Okay. $344 pages. Well, since I'm standing anyway. Let's see. Acknowledgements, I didn't count those. Okay, so yeah, I was about right. Yeah, so 341. Okay. many stars did I give this one? A full 5. Okay, I guess I'll just write my entire... Literally just 2 sentences. Guess I didn't have much to say about this one. Technically never have a lot to say about any of these books, but that's because, like so many others, I tend to forget some things after I'm done reading. I usually remember a few things about the book, whatever stood out to me the most. But there are books that I remember everything. I will say, though, that when it comes to specific series, after I've read one book, if it takes a little while for the next book to come out, all I have to really do is kind of hold the book, just kind of look at the cover and go through the description and then read like the last paragraph of the last page, and then I'll remember everything I need to remember before I dive into the next book. I don't really need to do a reread. However, can't say the same thing about Fourth Wing. That one I need to reread. Probably will have to read all 3. I was wondering because I kept thinking there was only 2, but no, it's 3. I'll get the audiobooks for that. For the reread. What am I doing? Oh. Duh. Okay. So quotes. I had put not a lot of books that have paranormal things happening are written very well, but this one was done really amazingly. Okay. The reason I said it like that is because a lot of the books that I read that were supposed to be paranormal, they don't really feel that way because there's really nothing scary going on. I mean, if it's a horror book and it's supposed to be paranormal, most of the time it's really not. This one, I remember it was really good. Okay. Done with the notes. Now for the quotes. Okay. Like that one. Alright, time to give that one a little bit of time to dry. Okay. The next book, I remember why I didn't like. Okay, I remember why I gave 4.5 stars. It was because the ending, what I'm about to talk about a little bit, is called Slewfoot. It would have been a full 5 stars. But then I got to the epilogue. I did not like the epilogue. It felt both random and not random at the same time. And it just wasn't that great. It just felt like a separate story almost. Like she kind of came off as like a whole different character than the rest of the book. So I think that's why I didn't like it. Okay. Alright, last book of October. Then I move on to November. How many more books do I have this one? 11 more after this one. Okay. Let's do this one. Very simple name. Okay, this one, oh my gosh, okay. Horror, fantasy, historical, fiction. Okay. What did I do with this one? I read it as an ebook. I remember I had wanted to get it from the store, like buy it from the store, but I kept passing on it just because I had a bunch of other books that I always wanted to take instead. Then I saw it on Kindle Unlimited and I'm like, you know what? I'll just... Plus I had to read it for book club, so that kind of helped. Let's see, 312 pages. .5. Not doing very good on these stars, but that's fine. I think at the very beginning... Was I doing very good? No. Okay, well, there was a time I had thought about filling in the stars, but I figured, you know, that would just waste too much ink. And I wanted these to last, these pens. Great thing is this set not only has the pens, but it comes with this. Refills! Which means it'll last even longer. I don't think I've had to use any of the refills just yet. And I got this pack of gel pens on Amazon. Also, I just realized, okay, so this book goes all the way back to 2022. That is the year that I had started my Bookstagram. So basically, this book has been where I've been putting all the books I've been reading since I started my Bookstagram. Okay, so for the notes, I'll just summarize it with hated the epilogue. There we go. That's all you need. Alright. Quotes, quotes, quotes. Did I not save any of my own quotes for this one? I finally figured out how to get to all the saved quotes. Or, I mean, highlights. Of... on Kindle. Doesn't look like it. Oh, I see why. Maybe? No. Weird. I was gonna say maybe it just saves books that whatever. Okay. It's because I know I had highlighted some quotes, but it looks like it didn't save those, and it's not because it was a Kindle Unlimited book, because there's quotes saved or highlights saved on my Kindle account from books I had borrowed and returned to Kindle Unlimited. I guess that one didn't save. Okay. Just put that one. I really put lives instead of lives. Oh my gosh, okay. Just change that F into a very large V. On to November. Means now I gotta go through and look for pictures for these. That one is November. Doesn't look like I really read too many Christmas type books in December that year. It's December 2nd. Okay. That means 5 books in December. Okay. Alright. November. What color to choose for November? Oh yeah, that wasn't the first one. Wrote down a little too big. That's okay. Or aroma of coffee. That's the pen I just used. Don't even know why I'm saving that. It's literally just trash. Okay. First book. Through. Find the ones we're going to be doing next. Right side that way. Okay. First. The Ring book. Should I do the... I don't know if I should do the... Oh my gosh, give me the right thing. What the heck? Images. I have two different covers. One of which is kind of hurts my eyes to look at. So I'm looking for the other one. Don't think I'm gonna find it though. No, it gets all blurry. Okay, it's fine. It's not like I'll be looking at it after I move on from that page. No, I hate that image so much. Okay. Then what? An offer from a gentleman. Which cover do I have? Which cover do I have? Oh, that one. Okay. It has the Netflix thing on it, so I'll just use this one. Okay, the Pumpkin Spice Cafe. Then ledge. Shadows in the Golden City. And Wayward. There we go. Oh, ran out of paper. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think definitely need to catch up with this because oh wait, but I didn't read that many last year, I think, so only 40. We just got the last 11 for 2024, plus the 40 was only 40, right? It was 42. I'll have to check. There we go. Well, while I'm waiting, that one that I was drinking is the new drink that was created for. It's a limited time drink that they created for the second season of Beast Games. It's called the Cannonball drink. It's basically just a mix of the pink drink and dragon drink together, but as a lemonade. Pretty good. I got a small one just to try it out though. Okay. Hate the image. Well, somehow looking at it all tiny like that doesn't hurt my eyes nearly as bad as looking at the cover of the physical book. Or when I look at it on my phone. Was hoping to find the special edition cover because, oops, I'm over here all waiting for the next image to come out and I didn't even put any more. Okay. Probably help to do that. We can cut that off. So, this. Then, oops. Pumpkin Spice Cafe. There. Now to wait for those all to come out. The next little thing hasn't come out yet. I love this thing though, it's like a little jello. However, the stapler being in there makes me think of The Office. And Jim put Dwight's stapler in jello. Isn't that... That's not the first episode, is it? I've seen that show 36 times and can't even remember. Yeah. All these little tabs in here, I marked off quotes that I will, that way I have quotes marked off, or if anyone ever redeems the thing I have for read a favorite book quote. I got them all marked. Well, most of them marked. Probably put some for all these others that I've been putting in here. Okay, which one's coming out next? Looks like Wayward, but that's the last one. Okay. I'll just have to put one more thing of paper in there. I think just before I finish the December books. Each packet of paper is 10 sheets, and I still had 11 total to print out. So, yeah. Oops. Phone's about to die. Oh. Probably take that out. I definitely like this printer better than the other one. I originally had the first Ivy printer. But it kind of sucked. Like, I kept playing around with all the, like, the brightness, the contrast, like all of that other stuff. And it would still come out way too dark, where the colors would be completely off. It just wasn't very good. However, with this one, the Ivy 2, I noticed that I didn't really have to play around with the colors. I didn't even touch the brightness or anything on these ones. They've actually been coming up pretty decently. Sometimes, depending on how dark the image is, I might have to put the brightness up by 2 or 3 only, and it comes out perfect. But usually, since these are just going into a book that I only ever really look at if I'm reading a favorite book quote on stream or when I'm updating it, I figured pictures don't have to be perfect, I guess. Okay. Yeah, but they're coming out so good though. I didn't even touch the settings on it. That's actually pretty cool. Let me see if I can show an example of what it looked like before. For example, on this one, those flowers are not the right color. They're supposed to be brighter. But I didn't want to fix. Pretty sure I printed that one out like multiple times. Never fixed. This one's too dark. The color on this one I think is a teeny bit off. But yeah, the majority of the problem was like the images just came out too dark, I guess. Okay, so the shadow one, I'm pretty sure ledge is what's, yeah, so it's going backwards now. First 2 images came out. Now it's going from the last book of the month to beginning. Funny, because didn't I put in my... Oh, no, okay, good. I thought I put the tag for quiet, like a quiet stream. I'm like, you know, for a quiet stream, you're kind of talking a lot. And no, I didn't put that. So I'm good. Oof, almost cut the author's name. Glad it didn't though. It's like just underneath. Now for the last one, and then I could continue. Actually, maybe I could just go ahead and open up the rest of the books. That way, because I really, really want. Oops. Okay. Oh, there we go. Because I really want to go check to see how many I had actually done in or last year. Because I know I set the gosh, I can't think of words today. I set the reading goal at 40, but I think I finished it with 41 or 42 maybe. So let's see. 2025. 42 books. Cool. And then for this year I started at 40 again. Wanted to set it to 60 again, but decided not to. Oof, it's 25%. Oh, I don't have a thing in my... I only have one charger, and it's on my phone. It's okay. It's fine. Should be fine. I think it'll be fine. Okay. Don't go in the trash can then. Just a piece of paper. It'll be fine. My gosh, I keep saying that so much. Okay. Because since I'm standing, I'm kind of just like dropping it into the trash can. But the last one, it kind of went off to the side. I just realized, okay, so there's these 3 that'll go on to the next one, and then there's 5 for December, which means I'll end this next page with the first book of December, and then the last 4 will end on that page. So then I'll start, let me see, the page after that, beginning from this side for 2025. That turned out perfect. Okay. I thought I messed up for a second. Wow, the books I read are kind of all over the place, aren't they? That's okay. I like to read a variety of books. Right, first book of November was Ring. Okay, for this one, I want to use red again. Keep using a lot of red and blue. So this one I could do pink. This one I could do an orange. This one... I guess I'll do blue. Very rarely ever use purple. No, not that one. Blue. Let's see. That one's mixed colors. Let's make sure this one isn't too light. Nope. I can see it. Good enough. What is this one called? Liquid powder blue. That's funny. Okay. So this one is called, okay, I think the movie is called The Ring, but the book is just called Ring. It is very, very different from the movie. I mean, okay, I should say it's very different from the American versions of the movie. I don't know how the original movies are because I've never seen them. But I have seen the US versions, and they basically just took a small piece of it, and then that's it. They changed everything else. Main character is supposed to be a guy. Author. Let's see author name on here. Okay. Okay. Oh, there's a little line. Okay, well, it's very light, but I mean, at least I can see it if I look at it up close. Oh, yeah, okay, so this one's horror, thriller, paranormal? Because there's so many tags that I'm like trying to figure out which ones I want to use. Horror, mystery, thriller, paranormal, supernatural, fantasy. See, okay. I'll use horror. I should have used thriller instead, actually. Oh well, too late. Mystery. Kind of. And paranormal, supernatural. Those are different, right? Let's see. Just go paranormal, I guess. Method, paperback. Length, 282 pages. Sounds right. Ew, okay. Oh. Okay, I didn't ruin it. Okay. Stop doing it. Okay. Let's see, I had wrote... Oh wait, let's put stars actually. 5 out of 5 stars. It's because I've kind of been on a thing where I want to read the book. Like, if I've seen a movie and there's a book for it, I want to read the book. And I've been going through and doing that. Right now, I'm actually... One of the 4 books I'm currently reading is actually Lord of the Rings 2, The Two Towers. Then after I'm done with all the books, because I've already read Hobbit and the first Lord of the Rings book. After I'm done with book 3, I plan to watch the movies again. Okay, so for this one, for Ring, I put the story was very fast-paced and really good. I'm glad I read the book because now I know how extremely different the United States version of the movie is from the original story. I think I like the original story better. So we'll just put original story is better. How about that? Leave it at that. See if I find any quotes. Massively different. What do I want to take from this? That one. How about that one? Okay. I won't read out loud which ones I'm putting. I mean, if you're able to read it from here, it's whatever. But I won't actually read them out loud just so I can mark them for future use. The ones I can read out loud during stream. When some. Oh! New one! Okay. Got distracted. But let's see what we got. Okay. Oh my god, look at it. It's a little stack of pancakes. Okay. What's it called? Therapy. Oh my gosh. I have a feeling I'm gonna love every single one of these kitchen ones. I'm gonna... Oh. There we go. I really hope they put out some new stuff for this game. Well, yeah, whatever game. Okay, simmer slowly over low heat. Do not overboil. Listen to the bubbles. Try brewing some tea while you wait. Okay. Simmering. Sounds. I need the bubbling. Ooh, that's loud. Okay. Okay. And then where's the other clues? Try brewing some tea while you wait. Maybe I'm doing the wrong activity. It's not eating. I'm pretty sure it's this one. Yeah, simmering. That's what's doing. She's doing. Listen to the bubbles. I put the bubbling. Try brewing some tea while you wait. What? Okay. Oh, maybe it's a companion? Oh! Maybe it's that one. Yep. Okay, I just had to change the companion and it's being blocked, so let's move the camera so that they can be seen. How about that? There we go. Oh, yeah. Now to... Oh yeah, I had a quote. Where's the quote? There it is. Whoa. I've been on for 2 hours and 22 minutes already. 2 hours and 22. Oopsie. Okay. That's funny. Because the last time I looked at my screen just to check how long I'd been streaming, it said 48 minutes. I really got lost in this, didn't I? Since... How loud is this music? I need to turn it up. Just a bit. Okay. There's that one. Now for the next book. I need a pink. See, now with these other pinks next to it, this one doesn't even look pink. It looks closer to purple. At least to me. I'll use this one. What is this one? Pink motivation. Okay. Okay, I almost misspelled that. Wow, okay. I really need to catch up on these books too because I have not yet watched Bridgerton yet, but I am on book 4. Well, let's just put romance / historical fiction. There we go. Method, paperback. Maybe I should buy the rest of the books too. Because I only own the first 4 books. Let's see, what did I give this one? Oh! Okay. Done streaming now, just gonna watch yours. Okay. Well, I've been trying my best not to leave it all quiet. I've been talking a little bit. Let's see, 4 stars. You updating your journal? Good. Yes. I'm currently on November of 2024. And then I still have the last, yeah. So when I'm done with the November one, okay, so I got this one and then this one, and then I'll have 8 more left for 2024. But then I have to do 42 of them for 2025. I'm gonna try my hardest to get caught up as fast as possible because currently I've only read 2 books this year. So if I can get caught up, then as long as I update this every time I finish a book, I should be okay. Alright, the reason I'm giving this one 4 stars was because the first 11 chapters are great. It was like another Cinderella story. But then in chapter 12, I started to hate Benedict. He was an asshole. Yeah, I didn't really like it after that. Okay, so is that your pet? Teapot. Yes, yes it is. I had to pull this one out in order to start bringing in the next one because when you set up the scene, you have to read the look, I'll show you. So each one gives you clues right here. You have to change the activity, the time of day, the pet that you have. There's like the sounds too. It's quite a bit. I can't really do anything about that. It's freaking am. Too much, it'll be too dark in here. Okay. Started out great. Then from chapter 12 stopped liking Benedict. Okay. Now for some quotes. For a quote. Where's my mouse? Oh, there it is. Okay. I did lower it once, so it should have changed a little bit, I guess. The lighting. I think that's why I end up leaving it off most of the time, because... Try that. I put it down twice more. Okay. Also, I don't know if you could tell, but I put my desk up, so I'm currently standing. My gosh, all these quotes are so freaking long. Okay, I'm gonna leave that one. No quotes for you. Alright, next. Okay. Let's see. Mother. Romance. Slash fiction. Paperback. Right, this one I gave 5 out of 5. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Loved every single page of this book. It was like reading one of those Hallmark Christmas movies, but with a fall theme instead. And there were things in there that made me think of Gilmore Girls. Which, to me, made it even better. I love the characters and the romance and everything else. I definitely want to read the rest of the series. And I still haven't, and that was back in 2024. Kind of have the bad habit of reading book 1 of a series and then moving on to the next one without reading the rest of them. So, should probably stop doing that. That's the hard part about these books. I don't often find quotes I want to save. But we'll just put this one. Yep. I'll actually read this one out loud when I'm done, because it's funny. Reading was probably safer than hiking anyway. Alright. Next. Oh wait, I gotta let that dry a little bit. Otherwise it's gonna smudge. Okay. Or not. Okay. Next. put pictures first. I can fracking get the back off. Oh, there we go. Okay. Oops. Almost fudged that up. Nope, 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 nope. Okay. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. Okay. There we go. Even if it's a little messed up, at least it's not majorly messed up like the first time. Oh. I should probably take this off the screen. Alright. There we go. Alright. Right, ledge. Oh. Let's go with a dark blue. That's probably a little dark, right? Kind of. I like this one. I can get it out. This one. Okay. Too many things on the desk. Okay. Let's bring this up here. Okay. It's hard to tell when the author's name is spelled in all caps on the book. That's why I like to look at how it actually is before I write it out, so I know if it's a name like that, I know what is lowercase and what is uppercase. Genre. Fantasy / romance. Method. Paperback. Length. 333 pages. And what did I give this one? 4 out of 5. Why did I give it that? Okay. 4 out of 5 stars was because I liked Ryan, but not as much as Dawson, because Ryan felt too much like a character who was just there to bail her out of trouble that she got herself into. He seemed more like a bodyguard than a possible love interest. Oh yeah, I'm looking at a ledge. Okay. Hey, look at my really bad stars. And it's funny because technically they shouldn't even be coming out that bad considering I'm tracing around the edge of that. Oh well. And quotes. That one. And 2 more for November. What color should the next one be? Maybe like a light brown if that's in here. see this one. We'll use that one. Okay. Oh, yeah, kill our stuff first. Okay. This one, let me see, 4 out of 5 stars. Okay. Some of these are so friggin' bad. And it's funny too because sometimes there have been once or twice where I've actually sat there and very slowly traced around the star and it still turned out bad. So that's why I don't even go slow at it anymore. Let's see, really good start to a series. Loves different version of shadow magic in this one, where she can only use the surrounding shadows to conceal herself, to make herself invisible, instead of the usual controlling the shadows in the way that they're used in their stories. The only thing I didn't like was that she just used her power to make herself invisible while she was stealing, and then she didn't know how to fight. For the stuff she does, I feel like there should be at least some fighting skills. Other than that, I really love the plot and characters. Okay. Quotes. There is none! Okay, I should have saved some of my own. Oh wait, did I? Pretty sure this is one of the ones I did have some for. Some highlights. Or not. Would have been right there. Okay. So I guess I'll just put notes. And for this one, I'll put loved shadow magic. And this one. There. Next. Ooh, a green. I rarely get to use greens too. Where was this? Oh. Okay. Good enough. Oop, almost dropped it. Not that one. Okay. This one. Okay. Yeah, the teapot's face. It's cute. I just petted it. Five out of 5. Now I remember that one. Oh, hold on. Was getting that one mixed with a different one, but I think I remember it now. It was the one I was mixing it up with. Trying to think of which one I was accidentally mixing it up with. Oh, I was accidentally mixing it up with, where is it? Okay, should be here. A House with Good Bones. This one is, it's a different one. Okay. There, any quotes for this one? Yes. There we go. I want this one. Alright. It's the kind of quotes I like to save. Okay, that's the last of the November ones. Alright, I was originally going to... okay. Let's do that. Okay, so I was originally going to finish the year because I just had 5 books for December, but instead I think I'm gonna go ahead and just call it for this stream. So next time, one of the next times I get on, I do plan to finish this year, 2024 I mean, and then at least begin 2025 and get a good amount of those ones in here. The next time I stream though, the one after this one, will probably be a game, but I just don't know which one. So, thank you everybody for watching. I hope to see you here again next time. Bye!